Hello everybody, my name is Magnus and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 2. Last we left off, we got Geralt, kind of made some mistakes and we kind of got beat up a little bit, but that's okay, we ended up winning. We didn't have too many issues and we're actually able to kill off all of the enemies, which I was a little bit surprised about. I'm gonna buy a longsword. Do we have an extra one already? I don't think I did that already. Oh, I did already. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, cool. I already did that stuff. Yeah, because we're going to get Luke once we walk out, pretty much. Alrighty. It's been a little bit. I am done traveling, but my schedule is absolutely crazy. So, it's going to be it's going to seem like there's been a long time in between bits here, or different parts that we have at this point in time, at least for the next few parts, and that's because there is going to be a lot of time. You won't see it because I'll be releasing these on a weekly basis, and I've built up a stockpile, but you're going to tell I'm going to be a little bit rusty for a while. But that's okay. Right now we have one of my favorite characters, Luke. Now, let's go to Devil's Tail and see Creed. It sounds like Luke is going with us. I am. I want to fight with Bowie. This might be exciting. And we got the Birdmen. You guys know I love my Birdmen and Bird Battlers, as you can tell by Screech on the left. Not that he's my favorite, but he's going to be one of my favorites in this play because of just... you'll see. I didn't know you were such an adventurer! Alright, wow, let's go! I don't know why I said wow there, but... Alright, now we're just going to go through... I don't know why they start him off with a middle sword. But, equip him with a longsword, and he's actually around the same level as most of our guys here. I mean, we got some 15s and 16s, but 14 isn't too bad. And 30 attack, I think is pretty respectable if we look at the rest of our team. Well, maybe not then. Maybe not. Maybe I was just kidding with that. You have the power. You know, I might switch that out for her. 30 is not good in this case, but we'll talk about it. All right, so we're gonna go into the boat. Crap, where am I supposed to go? This is one of the spots where you're like, what am I supposed to do? So go back through here. Is this one of the ways that we're supposed to go? I know that I'm supposed to go to a desert and then to a ruins. Just remember going east. I know I have to go east. Okay, no, not this way. Sorry about that. Again, I've quickly glanced at the guide to know where I'm supposed to go, but obviously I didn't read it well enough. That's okay. So you can see you get some transportation methods in order to get to certain areas. They can also allow you to get to certain secrets, depending on where you go. There's not too many secrets that you have to worry about. Alright, and we end up back over here. If you remember, there's a town up to the north of here. Now we're going to go this way. And this is to allow us to get to an area that we didn't know about over here. This raft will also be used a little bit later on for one of my favorite battles, and also one of the scariest battles that we're going to have. Sorry, whenever you go through and push over to where land is by accident, or if you accidentally hold it for too long, it will just have you exit, so it's a little bit annoying. Oh, wait a second. I think it's down here that I'm actually supposed to go. Yep, there we go. Alrighty! So we get to start off with a battle here. So we'll go through and look at the enemies. A lot of what we've seen before, except... as you can see scattered throughout here are golems, and oh, are they nasty. So usually the golems are supposed to have like a decent attack, but mostly they're supposed to be just defensive tanks for you. They were supposed to have the highest attack anyway out of the group as new enemies, but like the major problem is their defense. At 24, it's gonna be a little bit hard to hurt these guys, especially if you look at Luke. I mean, Luke with his 30 attack, which we'll go over him in a little bit, is not going to do that much against him. And that 24 HP kind of adds to that problem. But 43 attack is a lot. I mean, compare it to the 37 for the Dark Cloud and the 40 to the Zombie. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And the high defense. So this is gonna be a problem. And there's a lot of them around. So one thing you definitely want to do is make sure that they don't get any terrain bonuses or the smallest terrain bonuses as possible. Another Blaze 2 mage over here. You got the black monks that have quickly replaced the evil monks. Again, I don't see the reason why, but okay. And I don't think, let me double check, there is no... oh, so the boss... Technically the boss is one of the golems that are underneath, or this one right here, but that won't actually end the map. But once we're done over here, there's a little cave. That's the whole reason why we're trying to get to here. So basically, the way that you know you're supposed to go over here, when we were talking to the paired scholars that were underneath the Professor Road, you were supposed to... They mentioned that they were researching ruins. They couldn't find the right ones, and they said to go basically all the way out to the east here, and there's just no way of getting there until now. If you go back over to Maze Town, which I can't remember the town anymore, the name of it, they will kind of reiterate where you're supposed to go. Sorry, I need a little water. So, it does tell you where you need to go. Mostly. It's just harder to figure out. In either case, we're going to talk about Luke right now. Luke, he is your first and only, regular anyway, Birdman. Non-promoted Birdman. So you don't get the pair like you did in Shining Force 1, which is a little bit sad because I liked having 2 of them. But you do get him. So, like I said, it starts off a level 14, so that isn't too shabby. 28 hit points, that's alright. 30 attack, which is a little low for us. So that's a little bit of a problem, but it's not too bad. 30 attack, I mean, if we quickly go over to like the mages and everything, that's 12 damage to a mage. It's perfectly fine. You know, 10 if you take into account the terrain. So he's still going to be able to do damage. 19 defense. The problem with this, so one, he's going to get hit hard, especially by those golems, if he gets hit. So that 43 attack, 19 defense, you're talking 24 damage. That's almost all of his HP in one single hit. Because, guess what? He doesn't get any terrain bonuses. All of our hoverers, which actually, I misspoke before. Peter actually hovers before his promotion. He doesn't fly yet. So, he actually gets terrain bonuses right now and loses that later. Luke, however, he is a flyer, so he does not get terrain bonuses. However, he can go over more stuff than what Peter can. I don't think Peter can go over mountains right now, and Luke can. So that defense is going to kind of hurt him, but again, he's not dying in a single hit, so that's okay. As long as you can kind of move him around. He does have a decent agility of 22, and he has 6 movement. Shining Force 2 killed a little bit of the speed of the Birdmen, which really sucks, because that was like the best part of them. He's still fast, especially in terrain maps. You know, we have this desert, and this is a perfect battle for him to be featured in, because he's going to be able to get through this faster than almost anybody besides Peter, and I think Gerhalt. So that 6 movement will actually still be good for him in the long run, and again, going over terrain's really good. Overall, despite the fact that this is one of my favorite classes, and this is one of my favorite characters, because of how early that you get him, and how useful he can be throughout the entirety of the game, I'm going to rate him a 3 out of 5. He has a lot of advantages. Again, going over terrain without any penalties is massive, but without having a better attack, especially at this point in Super, he is going to be struggling for a little bit. He's going to be struggling killing things that aren't mages and whatnot. I mean, if I send him against this mage, this zombie is going to go through and hit him, and it's going to take out most of his HP. And guess what? The mage is going to survive and then hit him. So, you need to... He's perfectly serviceable, and he's very useful for getting long shot hits and everything like that, but you aren't going to send him out on his own to take something, unlike Balbaroy or Eamon. Luke just can't do that at this time. I am considering actually having May give him the power ring, but right now I actually really like May with it, so we're going to see how that goes. But she is going to be using the power ring on him, which will be fantastic. It'll actually bring him up to a decent amount of attack and have him comparable to something like Geralt, which is really good to have at that time. So, like I said, 3 out of 5. If he had 1 extra movement, if he had like 4 extra attack, if he had more defense, I would actually bring up that to 4-star easy, absolutely easy. But he's just missing something there to make him just that much better. In a normal difficulty, Luke would be amazing. He'd be in the 4 or 5-star level just because he can fly and get over that terrain. You're not worried as much about his defense because the enemy is just a lot less attack. But in Super, it's definitely going to be that. Anyways, we're going to go through and continue on. What I'd like to do first is just go to the south here as much as possible and take out this group. You have to watch out for this Gizmo because he's going to be able to get over the terrain quickly, but pretty much everybody else is going to be really slow. So I like going to the south, taking out these guys, and then kind of coming up. I'm going to try to use this forested area because it slows me down as much as the desert. And if I remember correctly, we'll see. Oh, the desert actually gives you 30% land effect. Huh. I thought it was less, but if I can trick the enemy to getting over to these little areas, that'll be great. But we'll see how that goes. It really depends. I may just charge through the desert afterwards, but we'll see. I'm going to move Kazan over here. I didn't calculate it out, but I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, he could have been safe there, and he was safe from those guys. So I could have moved him a little bit more, but that's okay. And actually, I'll move him here. Yeah, I was pretty right. I was pretty sure that that mage was going to be able to hit him if he moved any further over to the right. But, again, that 6 movement is still pretty good over here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, he can't hit here, but he will be able to hit the zombie when it moves. And, again, he has a serviceable attack. So, especially after I use the power ring, it'll be good. Which still hasn't smoked, I'm pretty sure. And the Shining Force 2, it actually will show you if the ring is smoked, cracked, whatever they actually use in this game. It can be confusing, their terms. Ooh, I have to actually be careful because they've got Blaze too. I did not move like I should have. Jaha can go through and lure some of these guys though. I should be luring these guys as much as I am. Oh, well that's not good. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to lose this quickly. Okay. So first off, to not group up my characters, we're going to do this. That mage moved first, so I don't want to endanger Bowie any more than he already is. Yeah, this is where it gets really difficult when you just can't move around too much. And this is, yes, giving them a juicy target, but I need to be able to do some damage with Luke. I do love how they attack to use the ring. Okay, so there's a crack in the power ring. Okay. And she gave fine experience. I think she's just ready to level up now. Okay, yeah, I am luring too many people right now. But you can see it's cracked there, so you can remind yourself before you do something stupid. Alright. Well, because I've already charged forward, I need to get rid of these guys. So I need to bring everybody else forward. Again, just one attack. Slade, you're proving me wrong so bad. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of block over here and see how that works for that Master Mage. It's really good that zombie couldn't get to me. But this beginning part, oh, perfect. I actually didn't bring him in. Okay. We're going to move you here. Alright, here we go. And we'll start separating our forces here. Yeah, now that I've brought this upon me, I just need to wipe out guys as I can. I cannot waste time here. And I'll give him some choices on where to hit. It's not going to be very obvious. Yeah, and he'll just do that. Good job. Now they lost their healer, so that's going to make this a little bit easier. I am going to kind of cause the archer and the gizmo to come after me, but there's not much I can do about that. Alright, and you can tell that the flyers don't get anything because that land effect is a 0. So that is something to know here. Yeah, we'll attack him from over here. Now, if Luke takes... Ooh, nice, critical hit. The critical hit's still not doing too much. He's just going to have a rough time. Yeah, actually, this is the better option. If he kills him. Yeah, he does. Awesome. It's a good 1-2 punch there. And there's 2 attack for Gerhalt. Yeah, Gerhalt's going to be amazing. So... Oh, that's actually not good. Jaha will be fine, but Slade won't. I think Slade can take a hit from the archer. Maybe. I'm hoping. That 30% defense. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. I'm hoping the gizmo doesn't go. Yeah. Alright. Oof, oof, oof. Well, they already went. Hold on a second. Let me count this out, because I want to be safer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So, here is actually kind of safe. Kind of. If the Master Mage counterattacks, Slade's dead. But I need to kill him. So, taking a little bit of risk here. Bowie's fine doing this. We should be okay. There we go. And long-range healing for Sarah. Now that she can do that pretty reliably. I mean, she's got 4 of them. Don't misunderstand me on that, but it's useful for right now. Okay. Peter. Oh wait, no, Peter doesn't. He doesn't get anything from deserts, but he gains something from forest. So it depends on the terrain. Okay. He gets it from grass. Why doesn't he get anything from desert? That's actually really interesting. So I would actually rather have him over here. He's got the movement to get around, so... I think I mentioned with him, he, I thought that Birdman had more movement, but I had forgot... it's been a while since I actually played this game, and thought about the movement and everything else. So I think I mentioned that Birdman had more movement than Peter, and because he doesn't, that actually gives him even more points in his favor, which is just stupid to think about. He's such a good character that I don't need to add any more points in his favor to do something. Okay, so now that it's cracked, I think you still technically have a chance in Shining Force 2, not Shining Force 1, to have it work if you use it without disappearing, but I am not going to risk that. It is too important. Alright, Bowser. Yes, take your hits. Please attack. Bowser. Alright, go. Good job. He's gaining experience. That's all I can hope for here. Alright, so 1. He's got 7 left. So, actually, I am going to Blaze to him and just get rid of the Master Mage. It's reliable. I'm pretty sure he would go soon, and I have a lot of people grouped up, because it's hard not to in this area. And that's 2 MP. Fantastic. He is in a little bit of danger because of the archer, but, I mean, you're always going to have problems like that. So, that's another fun fact. These Master Monks, or Black Monks, or whatever, they don't get any penalties with the desert, which is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Alright, yeah, we'll move him here. I needed him in another spot, but I couldn't do it. Sarah's gonna die if somebody gets in range of her, so she's just gonna keep long distance healing. Jaha can take a couple more hits. I need Bowie up. I know Jaha technically has less HP total, but I can't lose Bowie. So that's what I'm sticking to. I mean, look at this. Chester... Oh, no. Chester is level 16, so... Luke would have more... Or at least the same attack. But with a spear, he's got good attack there, so... Yeah. Okay, good. I have bad luck with archers, or facing archers. They tend to, like, double hit me, so... Especially, or have critical hits. I usually have that happen to me, so... I don't trust them. I don't like them. Try to kill them as quickly as possible. Ooh. See, you know, Jaha's a beast. As I said, he's one of the best characters that you get at any time. His ability to tank, I mean, 4 damage from a higher attack. That would have been doing 1 point of damage in normal mode. Like, that's insane. Okay. Slade doesn't need to be in any more danger. He could, like, go up here and slice, but I'm gonna keep him... He's gonna be kind of like a... just like... I'm gonna use him like I used Luke right now, where he's gonna be able to finish somebody off. Like, he's gonna be able to finish off the Evil Cloud, because he can move. He can move in this type of terrain, so that's all I'm gonna use him for. So Peter's gonna attack the Golem here. You know, maybe one more attack, or somebody else attacks the Golem, and then Slade can jump in and kill him. Because, again, he's got that movement to be able to do so. May's going to be kind of hard to use this round. The only thing that I could do is heal, which is actually very useful. And she might gain a level if I do, like, one more thing with her. So, that's what I'm going to kind of count on. Ooh. You know what? Putting Peter there was actually a bad idea. Wait. Can I get a level with... This is worth it. This is totally worth it. Attack by 2! That's actually really good. He gained HP and attack by 2. He only gained 1 defense, but you know what? That's really good for him. That is really good for him. I needed that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go here. I did make a mistake. Peter is gonna take too much damage. He actually might die from that Golem. I will move Luke over here because he's only gonna be able to get hit by the Death Archer. Yeah. Now that's crappy. Okay. Kazan will probably die. Well, he's got a total of... 42, it's 43, add a little bit of defense. I'm not trusting that, so I'm gonna move him over here. Okay. Yeah, this is hard. This is very hard, so, don't be mistaken by anybody that says, like, oh, these games are pretty easy. They are not. At certain points, the difficulty spikes in these games pretty massively. And it's in an area like this. It's like, this isn't necessarily the biggest spike you're going to see, trust me. But in an area like this is where you see that huge difficulty ramp up. And then it'll kind of slow down, you'll catch up, and then it'll spike up again. The game just has a tendency to do that. Yeah, you know what? The zombie can't hit me from here, so... Jaha can take 1 more hit, and then he needs healing. Oh, I get to move him away. Okay. Or I can heal him. Yeah, I'm gonna heal him and prevent the Golem and the zombie from being able to hit Bowie, because I cannot let that happen. Oh, no, I thought... Oh, and he's poisoned. Oh, great. Okay. That's not good. Wow. I thought the zombie wasn't going to be able to get him. That's not good. Okay. Yeah, I'm in a panic mode now. I don't think I'm going to lose because of all this stuff. I need to... When I'm done with this part, I'm going to have to... It's going to take a while to get to the next. Have more poison. The next part, so I'm gonna be able to like have May in range to do something, you know, different things like that. You know what? You can't go in to heal anyway, so we're just gonna use you as bait for the Death Archer. Get some more experience. Use you as bait because you're easier to kill than Jaha. Okay. Now this is a good space. So I can still win this pretty well. It's just gonna be a bit more of a problem than what I wanted. You know, it's worth a blaze too at this point in time. Let's take out the golem. He does more damage. I know the poison's a little bit annoying, but I think I have some spare antidotes in there, so I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, and this is where having a character like Luke is actually really good, because I can move him over here. I can open up for Geralt to go into attack, and I'm still going to do damage. And even if Geralt misses, now the Death Archer can't do a thing. Yeah, we're going to go through the equip. Always got to remember to equip your lances when you're attacking melee. There we go. Good job, Chester. Chester's still not getting that much stuff, though. Oh, no! Oh, I thought they'd go after Bowser. Losing yeah, by one turn order. Losing Jaha kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, look, I got Geralt. But it does kind of suck that I lost him, because he's gonna just do so much damage. We'll go through and move over here. I do want to kind of leave the zombie for May, but the zombie may kill May. I don't know. It depends on the way that the turn order goes, and I don't memorize that stuff. I might if I'm having like a huge amount of trouble, but I'm not really predicting that I am going to. Okay, I'm just gonna move him over there because he's safer. Well, so who's poisoned here? Wait, you don't have any of that. But I know that Peter is hurt. So there we go. I do need to keep getting her some experience. Oh, thank God. There we go. And fantastic. Yeah, it would have definitely been a bit better in this battle, and I should have thought about it for May to give the power ring over to Luke. And what I'm going to do is, when I have a little bit more time here... Yeah, he's poisoned. Okay, knew that was going to happen. I'm going to find the antidote, give it to Peter, because I have one antidote around. I know that. Or at least one. I'm pretty sure it's just one, but we have one. What I'm going to do is, when I have a little bit more time, Luke is going to go near May. May's going to move up, give the power ring over to him, so he actually has that power. He desperately needs it. Alright, and Gerhalt's going to continue showing off his strength. Good job. Yeah, we'll keep giving him some experience because he needs it. And now the zombie is killable by a lot of things. I really wish that I knew that they were going in that order, because then it just would have been a little bit better. Okay. Actually, let's find out who has that antidote. No, I remember seeing it. Oh, are they dead? They're dead. Okay. Well, that's not good. I just have to keep passing medical herbs over to Sarah and have her continuously heal. Because she needs that experience. I need her to keep being able to do heal 2s. Alright, we'll set up our line. There are only 6 enemies left, but 3 of them are golems, so that's a little bit scary here. Alright, and it's going to take a while to get up there, unfortunately. Oh no, don't poison. Okay, good. And don't double attack, don't do any of that stuff. Now, the zombies actually will not critical you. They can't. They can do a double attack, but they cannot critical you. Because the function of their critical turns into poison. So when an enemy has a special attack like poison, it is impossible for them to crit. So you can take that into your calculations however you want. Oh, this is perfect. As long as he hits. There we go. There's almost a level for him. I know he's pretty close. Yeah, he's pretty close. Alright. Start getting everybody there. Oh, you don't have anything. You know, it might be good to have Sarah just take that, or use that bright honey. I am not baiting with Slate. That's just a stupid idea. Okay, actually, you know what? Okay, so zombies have 3 movement. Okay. Yeah, I may just use that bright honey on Sarah so she can actually heal more. I didn't think about that before. I know I like to save it up for some of the guys later on, because they'll be casting some big spells, and I'll need them to have the mana, but I just can't. I can't work with that right now. Okay. I just have to check to make sure who has what type of stuff. So this isn't going to be extremely difficult right now. It's just going to be a little bit annoying, because I'm going to have to kind of position my characters properly. I need a tank, but I don't have one. We'll move here for right now. So I just need somebody to bait that black monk and nothing else. Which I guess I'm going to do Bowie. That sounds like a bad option. Definitely. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to use the bright honey. Oh, it's raised by 3. That's good. Alrighty. Continue on with the same thing. Yeah, we'll just go here. I want to play this one a little bit safe. Now that I'm where I am, yeah, we'll go ahead and give that over to him. I just gotta remember to equip it. Yeah, so he's gonna move. Now the black monk's gonna come down, and they're. Oh, I forgot that he has some extra movement here, so they will be in good position. I just have to leave a spot open for Kazan. Gonna make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you can attack there. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I leave him over here, he'll be able to hit something anyway. Go through 35 attack is much better. Sarah, you have nothing else. Oh, I need to make sure I have people give her stuff. I'll just stay here. Alright, gonna go after Peter. He's not gonna kill Peter unless he does a double attack or crit. So I'll leave it at that. Yeah, we'll just do this. We've baited him in. I need him to either heal himself or, well, actually I should have hit the gold. No, he went to hit the golden well. And this stays out of the zombies range, which is vital for me. And see the enemies charge down, so it isn't too bad here. Slade may die, though. Oh. 1. I would say calculated, but this is not calculated at all. This is struggling. Alright, so, Peter, do you have a... You have nothing. So you have 1 attack left, and you're gonna die. So, we're gonna use it on the golem. Bye, Peter. Okay, Kazan's going to Blaze 2 the hell out of these guys, and he still has 2 more in him, which is good, because I have those 2 golems. Yeah, golems die easy to a Blaze 2. to magic in general, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, okay, okay. We're looking a little bit better here. We're looking a little bit better. I'm gonna kind of block off a little bit. No, Luke, you're supposed to help, not hurt. Well, I mean, he didn't hurt, but yeah, we're just gonna stay out of the way here. Yeah, Chester, yeah, we just need to take out guys. We have 4 enemies left. We have a good amount of the party. Oh, good job, Chester. 2 attack. Nice. It's a massive help. I'm actually pretty inclined to keep Geralt back here. You have a medical herb, so you're gonna give that to Sarah. You know what? We'll attack. Since we can attack, we will attack. Nice critical. Yeah, we need to keep this. Oh no. I think Luke's dead. Yep. Oh, exactly dead. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he shouldn't have missed. Alright. Oh, nice critical from Slade. Again, by the 1 attack. I think his agility went up by 2, though. Okay, well now that kind of sucks that I moved that power ring. Okay, Oh, you can do a Blaze 1. You could do a Blaze. No, that would take out any chance of Blaze 2s. Oh well. I just need to kill things. I'll let Kazan, like, just blaze all these guys up. Alright, just a little bit more. Sorry, this part's gonna go actually for a little bit long. But that's kind of how this sometimes goes. Yeah, you're gonna heal yourself, Slade. Somebody else has to heal you too, but sometimes you just need to work with that. Alright. So we're slowly getting through this. There you go. Slade can actually survive now. There we go. Alright, so I have still a good amount of my team. There are only a couple enemies left. They can only move 2 besides the Gizmo. So that one's going to be a little bit rough, but that's okay. Alright, so we're just going to let them come to us. Yeah, this is fine. Alright, there we go. And Sarah will heal as necessary. That Gizmo's going to come in and hit somebody. I know that. But that's okay. I mean, there's no avoiding this when they're grouped up the way that they're grouped up. With the way the terrain is and all that stuff, it's just not going to happen. Alright. Kazan, you'll be blazing, because you probably going to take out this guy. I think you can survive 1 Gizmo hit. So you should be okay. There we go. Too bad Chester didn't move like I wanted him to. It's okay. Yeah, Slade can take 1 hit. I don't want him to take a Gizmo hit and that. It may have saved Kazan, but, I mean... Oh, good job, Slade. I didn't actually expect you to kill him. Geralt, you're just lagging behind a little bit. Nope, nope. That's a bad idea. Alright, Slade will take a hit. That's okay. Oh, nope. Nope, there's the heavy attack. There you go. Yep, that's about normal. Alright, but we're almost done with this. Good job. Yeah, we're getting a lot of critical hits this time, so back and forth. So RNG is having fun with us today. Yeah, Kazan's fine. I don't even know why I was worried. We'll keep May over here. She's actually doing something now, so that's great. Should have done a little bit more, but Sephin's perfectly fine right now. Yeah, because I'm just out of range of that, but that's okay. The golem will die! Nice! Good job, Kazan. Yeah, but he's level 17 now, so he's not going to gain a lot of experience anymore. But that's okay. We have 1 enemy left. And that should be about it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to get to that cave in a second. There's going to be a battle in there, so to avoid that problem... Ugh. Hate this. Have to go all the way back and get guys revived, but that's okay. You get pretty good at some point in time of being able to avoid all that stuff. Alrighty. But we're gonna go get these guys revived. We'll get some more medical herbs and whatnot, and we should be fine. But yeah, like I said, this should have showed off Luke a little bit better, but it didn't. I think if he would have hit that monk, it would have been a little bit better, because I would have blocked him off. I would have blocked off that zombie instead of having to hit the monk again with somebody else. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. He'll be a lot better in later maps. And you know what? Before I go save, I'm going to repair that ring. So we'll do that. So that way you can see me actually do it. Yep. Later on, there's actually a sneaky way of doing that. I'm not going to go through and buy my milk herbs now, because that would just take a little bit too much. In either case, as I go through and save, we'll go through and catch you guys next time. Next time we'll go inside of that cave and you'll see what lies ahead for us. Anyways, my name is Magnus. If you like my content so far, please give me a like and subscribe down below, and put a comment on what your favorite moments are. If there's any funny clips, I'm actually going to start throwing them into my videos. There we go. Because I can actually do that now. I figured that out. In either case, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.